these things are disappearing by the time they rotate. I told him we'd be lucky to get him at 100 feet, but it's getting worse by the minute. He said we should get some really good condensation imagery, but oh, it's just, you can't make it up, can you? Anyway, it is. It's planes. We're here for planes anyway. Well, we're here for Captain Chris. Good morning, everybody. Bye, Nat. Hope we're all doing well. Big Jet TV pilot special. From time to time we come out when pilots, if it all works for us in terms of our scheduling, and today we have got Captain Chris, very well-known pilot with Virgin Atlantic. Hopefully he'll go out as early as that. The VS45 is what we're looking at to JFK. It's a 12:45 departure. Flight plan has already been inputted. Pushback plan for 12:40. This is from Chris. Aircraft is GV dot. It's an A350-1000 named Ruby Slipper, with reference to Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Okay, Toto. First officer is Jack Rance. Jack is going to be operating the aircraft out of London Heathrow. Chris O is going to be PM, pilot monitoring. I'm imagining he's probably doing the radio then in that case as well. And they are headed, obviously, like I said, to New York. They're going to be sort of like crossing the Atlantic. It's going to be a the Compton SID, the Compton departure. So basically straight out, then left, and then straight across the Atlantic. We have discussed Storm Garotti and the way that he would be able to potentially divert around it or above it or whatever it might be. It's the CPT-3 Foxtrot is the exact departure SID, if you for those simmers out there or pilots who want to know. 350, of course, can reach flight level 410, 41,000 feet, folks, which is really cool, man. So hopefully it won't be too bumpy up there. Flight time is a rapid 7 hours and 5 minutes. How about that? You would have thought the opposite, wouldn't you, with the storm coming in this direction? But anyway, 7 hours and 5 minutes into New York. Average headwind component of 35 knots. Normally it's much greater than that, he says. So a 35 knot headwind, but yeah, quite surprising that with the storm on its way. That 7 hours and 5 minutes will burn just shy of 47 tons of fuel, and we plan to land with just under 8 tons of fuel as the weather is nice in John F. Kennedy. We don't need to carry extra holding fuel, which is why that is. So what he's basically meaning there is that unlikely that they will be put in any holding patterns due to weather. The weather is decent in New York, so they will go straight in. So their contingency fuel, I think that is 8 tons. Takeoff weight today, 265 tons, and a full fuel, we have a full load of passengers as well. So just be the standard flex departure, I would imagine. Wow. Oh, really? Yes, no, I was aware of that. I was aware of that. Yeah, Paul Skilling let me know that, and that was. I think that that doesn't surprise me, because it must have been ram-packed full of passengers, because that would be a culmination of all the cancelled flights, wouldn't it? I'd imagine. So ITA went back to Rome yesterday. Thank you, Roger. Getting back to Chris O, another interesting fact. This is Chris's 5th Atlantic crossing in 8 days, and I thought I had it bad. When he returns, he will have completed 6 Atlantic crossings within 10 days. This is exceptional, he says. On the 1st of January, I flew to Orlando, and back on the 5th of January. I flew to Barbados and back, arriving yesterday morning, and today he's heading to John F. Kennedy. Wow, that is insane, isn't it? And a funny fact that he mentioned was that, and it kind of makes you wonder whether that's the reason why he's doing spit it out, man. Why he's doing the roster the way he's doing it, as in the pilot monitoring versus pilot flying and all that sort of thing, because the weather tomorrow night in New York is expected to be nasty. So he doesn't have to do the walk around, and Jack will be doing it. He'll stay all nice and toasty in the flight deck. That's all right, mate. I wouldn't mind doing that. If you're a keen, enthusiastic pilot, get out there and have a look at your kite before you fly it. Make sure she's sitting pretty and everybody's happy. BEA is what? Sorry. Yeah, no, I heard BEA is flying. That's all I heard. Malta for maintenance later today is. Oh, okay. Very low visibility, Aaron Thomas. Screaming emu. Blakey pops, I like that. I like what Blakey pops just said. I can sometimes hear those ATRs taxiing in EDI from my bed, and it's one of the nicest sounds to hear out of my window. Gone already, man. No, this is just ridiculous. Viz is down very low, isn't it? They must be. Is it Cat 1? Is it Cat 1 on? Are they auto landing? Maybe not, but maybe like 100 feet, about 100 feet from the deck, they're going to be switching to manual, if they are flying it in manually. Grant Murray, take care. Ramp H, rail, Aaron Thomas, rail, June at 4 p.m. Rail? Step by all types of teas and coffee machine fired up. Norman Kloss, bad weather not far away. Yeah, we're monitoring it, folks. It's the West Country that's going to get battered. We have already been contacted by the BBC, but we're not going to drive all the way down to somewhere like Bristol in the likelihood it will be closed, just to get a couple of pictures for the. I mean, it would be fun, but don't want to get stuck down there. Can I just say, please, folks, again, a big shout out to Halfords. Well done to the Halfords team for sorting the van out yesterday, and well done to Ford as well. Well done to My Transit for bringing up the warning, telling me exactly what it was as well. Fuel filter blocked. So systems warnings working very well on the Ford even after all these years. And systems have been reset, rechecked, and everything is running normal now. But yes, well done Ford, and well done My Little Transit for screaming out. And the good thing is that it just meant that I didn't have to take it in separately for a diagnostics check to find out what was wrong with it. It told me itself what was wrong with it. So Halfords stepped up to the plate. It would have cost me probably double that to have it done at Ford, and I wouldn't have been able to get it in as soon as I did get it in. They got it in literally the next morning, and well done, all concerned. Very happy with that. So if you ever got any problems with your car or your vehicle or whatever, folks, seriously, give the guys at Halfords a call, because they're not just a store now, are they? They have got their own maintenance division. So I did ask Chris to go long. Indeed, Michael Burnett, the van has indeed done so well. Martin Smith, no idea what caused the blockage. They didn't keep it for analysis. But obviously the outlet from the filter will obviously be just one line. So just somewhere between the outlet and the line, there was something that was blocking it, and you could tell it was under pressure as well. Only under pressure because the van would start perfectly, it would idle perfectly, but as soon as you stepped on the gas, it struggled. Screaming Emu, your current visibility is showing 3 miles. Cat 3 visibility gets you down to 600 feet of lateral vis. So Cat 3 is the low vis. Okay, so there we go. Cat 3 visibility gets you down to 600 feet of lateral visibility. Okay, well, there's definitely more than 600 feet here, isn't there, of lateral visibility? I'd say there's probably, well, he's saying 3 miles. It's actually cleared a little bit. We can now just about pick out the end of the runway. Hopefully it might, I think it's going to be a little bit up and down all day, isn't it? And here comes BEA now. Did you say she's going out later, Jenny? Did you say she's going out later? Oh, okay, so this is a okay, so she's doing a couple of runs today before she goes off to have her maintenance done. Bob Shalvoy, METAR, LIFR conditions, 300-foot ceiling, 3.5 mile visibility, mist 41 degrees Fahrenheit or 5 centigrade. Very little wind, I've got to say. Winds are extremely calm at the moment. Carina Fly looks like 300 Felton ceilings. Thomas. So you'll be on Cat 1 with 3 miles. Current ceilings. Cat 3 gets you down to 50 feet if the ceilings come way down, but they're hanging out and in the annoying but fine range so far. Yeah, I see what you mean. So you'll be on Cat 1, so that is Cat with 3 miles. So which is the worst? Is Cat 1, and then Cat 3 is... Still getting some beautiful cooling going on there. Yeah, look at that. Yes. Yeah. Oh, see, that's gone up, that has now. That's gone up. Oh, hello. Cat 3, Rabso. Okay, so Cat 1, obviously it's you know, above the clouds, it's bright sunshine, isn't it? Cat 1 higher minimums, there we go. Thank you, Screaming. Cat 2 and 3 are lower, so you'll use Cat 3. Oh! So you use Cat 3 in worse weather, Cat better. Thank you. Makes sense. Fuel contamination, microbes in the fuel, diesel fungus. Okay. But wouldn't that be brought up by the scavenger? If you're running your tank very low. Oh yeah, go on. It's Cat 3B worst weather. That affects high speeds of airfield operations, so it's not a case of optimal but suitable vehicle aircraft can land. Okay, so very highly contaminated runway, I guess, as well. Cat 3B, would it be sort of like snow and ice and all those kind of nasty things going on? Oh, is it? Oh, really? Nice. Okay, we've got a rogue inbound. I bet it's small. Is it small? Is it Tiddler? 33 miles. Stand by, folks. Excuse me. Hey! They need to wait till she's doing her D-check for them to switch out the old livery with the new. Yeah, definitely no funky shots today. Yeah, man. Get yourself out of here, Chris. Make sure you're on time. Mind you, it's just going to be it's a bit of a crapshoot, isn't it? With oh yeah, here we go. Look at this. Okay, I've got you. Right. Alrighty, yeah. Of course, your runway contamination is all set up in your performance. In terms of your landing performances, whether you select for your braking, really, all relevant to your braking performance. In terms of contamination. Nice, yeah. Thank you, Screaming Emu. Great information coming from both sim pilots and, of course, our legitimate pilot there, Screaming Emu, with JetBlue. Oh, blimey. Busting through, man. Yeah. Nice. Rab H, flooftastic today. Rosie, Ty, Rosie. G, mate. You wait till you see the operating thing. You'll be like, right, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. EGPX, the aircraft entering the oceanic area when the controller issues an oceanic clearance that puts the aircraft on a track, I'm guessing. BEA 380 coming out. See you, Grant. Take care, mate. Tony Rivers. Don't tell the boss he's watching. What, he's watching under the desk, are you? In the toilet. screaming at me, transatlantic flying is the most like traditional old school flying. Yeah, that's because their normal systems of radio contact don't work. They have to use a HF, high frequency contact, don't they? And that's what the leading edge of the vertical stabilizer. VS45 now showing 1304. Okay. BEA is off to somewhere nice, Emma Seaman. This is nice, yeah, I know. Well, I'm guessing the longer we leave it, the warmer it'll get, the more likelihood is that the ceiling will increase. We'll get just a little bit more of a climb out. Yeah. Stevie B, there you go. So Stevie B's created the Wikipedia answer to what a rogue is. Big jet TV term for an aircraft landing or taking off opposite to others. Well, it's more aircraft taking off. It's more aircraft landing on the departure runway is what a rogue is, where the designated departure runway, i.e. 27 right, is in operation, and air traffic control for flow or separation or whatever it might be. Will bring an aircraft in on that runway, but that's a little bit of a long-winded one, isn't it? Aviation, yes. Oh, by the way, can I give a shout out to whomever it was that mentioned yesterday about the what's it called again, Chili? Oh, okay. You know, the oxygen tent. I'll dig it out. EGPX, I used to feed aircraft into oceanic airspace and would have to take restrictions into consideration. For example, aircraft B could be given the same flight level as aircraft B. Okay. Sorry, that's my fault. So hyperbaric oxygen therapy is what we were looking at yesterday, and somebody mentioned it. Yeah, this is literally, folks, this is just for those people who are sort of like wondering why we're here. Does it matter? But yes, obviously, we are here for to catch. It's a pilot departure, or we sometimes do pilot arrivals as well. But it's a pilot special, is what we call it. And today it's Captain Chris. Obviously, we do this if we're able to, based on our scheduling, etc. And Chris contacted me think it was either yesterday or the day before, just to mention. In fact, it was actually when I was at the Renaissance, wasn't it? That we discussed his scheduling. This will be his 4th operation, transatlantic operation, in January, and I think it's going to be 6 overall, something like that. Oxidize is the company, UK-based company. Spoke to Chris yesterday, who, I'll be honest with you, even though he's a representative of the company, he sounded more like a bleeding doctor, to be honest with you. He really knew his stuff. He obviously do all the research to make sure that I'm safe to use the the oxygen tent. It's basically you can rent it, so I'll be renting it for a couple of months. Only able to do an hour a day in it. Yeah, they're very safety conscious. Make sure that you're able to use the system for a specific purpose. Of course, it increases the oxygen in your blood, which basically improves the healing process, specifically mainly for bone healing. Specifically it'll work specifically well for for my recuperation, one would imagine. Look, it's a little Joey. What's that, little Skippy? Sorry, mate. There's nothing we can do about the weather, mate. Alright, mate, chill out. No. Go in the lounge, mate. I'll make room for it, don't you worry about it. Yeah. Preferably right in front of the TV, mate. Although it's only an hour, innit? So you're allowed to take your phone in there and all that sort of thing, you know. Yeah, probably, yeah. What's that now? Yeah, that would be nice, yeah. It's some generic sort of like... You beautiful aeroplane, you! Look at her, man, isn't she lovely? Wizard. Yeah, we're looking forward to Alaska's new Dreamliner. She's out of the paint shop. G Bond, £5 super chat. went to ARD, bought myself a Herpa XL6F GXLO Winky Beluga 1200 scale. Wow! Snap fit, yes, I know the one. Love it. Some coffee and cake fun for you. Thank you, J Bond. Well, you might want to make a little J Bond day, because it comes with a little A320 front fuselage section with it, doesn't it, as well? Might want to make a little diorama there, G Bond. Yes, you can. He told me. Oh, right. Okay, well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, well. Okay, that's duly taken into consideration. However, the guy recommending, when I said to him about taking my phone in there, he said it depends on the equipment that you're taking in there. If you're taking an old Nokia phone that's going to be all sparky and everything, then no. But these type of smartphones will be okay. It's a bit like the old petrol station where they used to say, don't talk on your phone when you're refueling your aircraft, your car. But these new phones, they're not as dangerous. They're not dangerous at all, are they? Anyway, listen to this. Listen to this. Negatory, I'm afraid. Blakey Pops can't wait for Project Sunrise, yeah. Well, we'll be tracking that and monitoring it throughout next year. Flight tests start with the new aircraft next year. She's still in her glider stage, whereas I don't think she's got any engines on her yet. I think that's going to play a pretty critical role in the operation, making sure she gets her engines on time. Blakey Pops, yeah, funky seagull shot. Gust expected to be around 60 miles an hour from 2 p.m. Will there be a switch on ops? What, over here? I don't think so somehow. Let's keep an eye on the little Joey, shall we? Coming your way, Australia. I think it's a 5-man crew on this jet. Obviously, 2 will take it for 10 hours, I guess, or 9 hours, or 8 hours. The other crew will come in and take over, and then there's a standby crew member as well, I think. Oh, glitter my butter is in the house just about in time. Obviously it flies the 380. 380, sorry. Cabin crew on the 380, yeah, it flies on the 380. Get there in the end. G'day. Kuzhou Alam, speaking of projects unlike China, Eastern Airlines is present to operate Shanghai, Buenos Aires with a technical stopover in Auckland. Passengers will remain on board for 29 hours. Oh my good God, no. Forget it, forget it. Don't even think about it. Go on, son! Flight that length, mate. You need to upgrade to you have to upgrade to the madness chamber. Where you're given a free straight jacket. For 29 hours, forget it, mate. Especially if you're stopping over and you're not even able to get off and stretch your legs. Sod that for a game of soldiers. Four pilots on board, Glitter My Butter saying. Yeah, go on the outboards. Fly off to San Francisco, this 380. Fantastic documentary that you can watch on YouTube, folks, about the Channel 4 followed the development, literally, the development of everything about the A380. So much so that they even interviewed Richard Branson. That's how. He was all into it, wasn't he? He was totally into it. Busiest. Linda Trott flew to Auckland last year, upgrade to business class with Singapore. Have to say it was a wonderful experience. 3-hour stopover in Singapore. I would do it again. 3-hour stopover, as in you were able to get out and walk. Well, obviously you would be, wouldn't you? Because I'm guessing that would be a different operator going from Singapore, wouldn't it? Which is all right. Well, no, yeah, no, not necessarily. Yeah. It ain't necessarily so. Gary Lester, Jerry, do you know you're going to US or Europe? Retype that, Gary. Nigel Gale, London Heathrow departure showing VS45 gate closed. We're here for Captain Chris, folks. We don't need to, but I'd like to see if we can get him to number one. What's currently what's the curtain twitchers doing at the moment on Flight Radar 24? so nosy. Wow, look at the smoke coming out of that thing, right? Virgin cancelled their order for 6 A380s in 2018. There we go. It's a little bit of a dress rehearsal for Chris, though, isn't it? Yeah! Climb through about 100 feet of cloud and then bosh, straight out into the beautiful sunlight. You can see the size comparison between the A320 and the A220. So you can really clearly see that now. It's crazy, isn't it? To be a member for 1 year now, and we'll still be supporting your channel memberships. Gary, thank you. I appreciate that, mate. Old Saturn gamer. Number one at the moment is AEE6M. 66M tracked by 2,833 folks. Yeah, all being nosy because it's a drone or something in it. Crazy, same size engines though on the little A220 as is on the little 320 with Lufthansa. Little Pratt & Whitney engines. Grant Mustard Ducks gifted 10 channel memberships. Nice one, Grant. Thank you very much indeed. Some very lucky people being gifted a channel membership there. If you've been gifted, especially if you're an existing old member, if you know what I mean, please come in and say thank you to whoever gifted you membership. It's the done thing, isn't it? It's etiquette, online etiquette. Say thank you. Scarisbrick size comparison and visibility available between the 320 and the 220 cockpit. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's a lovely modern design. The A220 flight deck window layout. And of course, likely to get a little bit of as the cold air whistles across the fan blades. A little bit of oscillation. VS45 now on radar, Nigel Gale. Right, here we go then, folks. Let's get old Chriso on flight radar. I'm bringing him up now. So, flight radar 24, search VS45, Virgin Atlantic V dot, show on map, follow. There he is. He's in the, he's not in the cul-de-sac, is he? Oh, he's going to come round the back. He's going to come up this way. That's good. That's good. Oh, nice. Like that. Like that. They've just introduced a new cabin layout, haven't they, at Lot? So let's get Chriso number one if we can, folks. By the power of Big Jet. Let's see how we can do it. See if we can See if we can nudge that that drone off the top of the £2 super chat. I'm thinking about flight ops admin for a new job. Cool. Yeah, go for it, Aidan. Flight ops admin. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, ready and waiting for you, Chriso. Side of the airfield, tracking along the it'll be Alpha, won't it? Karina Fly loving a Max, great design. Yeah, it is. Well, that's that's debatable. It's a nice looking aircraft. I love the 737. It's got so many old school qualities about it, even though it's a modern take on an old design, if you know what I mean. Beautiful, man, beautiful. But look how slow slung to the ground she is, and that was the problem. That was the whole problem with the 737 conversion from the okay, Chriso number 10, now number 9. She's moving up, folks. Come on, let's get Chriso to number. Bob Shalvoy starting the taxi, VS45, number 8 now. Darren Steggles, good afternoon to you. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. If you're late to the stream, then obviously everything is in the title. We are tracking Captain Chris on VS45 to JFK. I've given him my requested instructions for the light flash, or let's just have a look and see which way he's taxiing. Okay. Okay, no, he is going to come out over the... Is he going to turn... Where is he? Oh, yeah, he's going to come out over the top, I think. Is he? Is he? He's at that point now where he either turns left or right. Looks like he's going left. Looks like he's going... Oh, no, he's going right. Yeah, he's going to come out over the top, so we get a good long look at him. It does make you wonder why, you know, why. I'm guessing that way back in the beginning, with the original 737, you know, the old classics, with the skinny little Pratt & Whitney engine, they didn't need a long undercarriage, but obviously, with the next generation jet, when the CFM56 powered jet came along, they kept the undercarriage at the same height, which was, you know, obviously they would have had to have changed the wing, I'm guessing, or made quite significant changes to it. Why they didn't do that, I don't know. But obviously it caused all sorts of problems once the Max came along. The less said about that, the better. Number 4. He's number 4. Come on, pop pickers. I think he's going to get out in front of that. He's going to get out in front of that. Should just be appearing any moment now. There he is. There, right there. There he is. Okay. I think he's going to wait for that 380. I think the 380 is going to go out in front of him. Hold for traffic, Chriso. Lovely old Pratt & Whitney powered drag racer. Heffington has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Heidi. Russ Bunting. When is the 777 MAX? As in the 777-9, I'm guessing you mean there, Russ. Well, they reckon at the end of this year. They're hoping, aren't they? Or is it 2027? Actually, I think. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Because the FAA regulatory checks that they have to do in order to certify what is really a new aeroplane. Let's face it, I keep going on about this. Even though it looks like a 777, it is really an all-new aeroplane. Because of the changes that they have made to it in terms of its all-new wing, new engines, it's wider, it's longer, so new empennage, more uprated undercarriage, all that kind of stuff. Looks like he's sneaking out in front of that 380, crossing to, turning right on, no, he's going straight across to Alpha, I think. Yeah, he's straight across to Alpha, hold at Titan, probably, which is right down here. Hopefully he'll go Alpha, which is kind of where that United jet is now, and then he'll end up here. This is what I'm hoping, where we'll get all the flashes and bangs and pops and whistles. Number 3 on Flight Radar 24. He's doing well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at you, BBLLB, gifting a channel membership. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that can't be right, mate. They weren't in service. Oh, it's because it was an ex-text aircraft, wasn't it? Yes. Gifting a channel membership as well. 2 pilots on the bounce. There we go. And there's one for you, Screaming Emu. Is it the same jet? Is that the same one in as yesterday? Screaming Emu, I'll copy that. Brilliant. Okay, so here comes Captain Chris. And just to give you a little bit more information in case you missed it earlier, folks, this is VS45 headed to New York, JFK, and of course it is V. A350-1000, of course, all of Virgin's fleet operate the 1000 variant. And this is an ex-demonstrator with Airbus. Virgin Atlantic took 2 demonstrators with Airbus. On the car, on the notepad as being delivered in 2017, but that's because of the dates with the test aircraft. Obviously named Ruby Slipper in reference to Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. First officer, this is important. First officer in the right-hand seat today is Jack Rance. Jack Rance is going to be the pilot flying today. He's going to be operating the aircraft. Chris is going to be pilot monitoring, and it's going to be the other way around when they come back from New York. Jack Rance, R-A-N-C-E. Oh, okay, Jack Rance. Sorry if I put that incorrectly. Where did you put that? He is saying that we may not need to de-ice today if the aircraft is coming in and precipitation is not forming any ice on the wing. So yeah, it looks like the de-icing crews anyway are have gone on a long break because there's nothing there. Our flight time is a very rapid 7 hours and 5 minutes with an average headwind component of 35 knots, which is quite low considering what they've got in the way of the storm that's heading this way. 7 hours and 5 minutes will burn just shy of 47 tonnes of fuel. We plan to land with just under 8 tonnes of fuel. As the weather is nice in JFK, therefore they won't need any massive amount of contingency fuel in terms of being put into any holds or anything like that. So it looks like they're going straight into JFK. Maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit of a slowdown because obviously it's a very busy airfield. It's 265 tonnes of fuel. A full load of passengers, so it'll probably be just a normal flex takeoff, I would imagine. This is his 5th Atlantic crossing in 8 days, and when he returns he will have completed 6 Atlantic crossings within 10 days. Exceptional, as on the 1st of January he flew to Orlando and back. On the 5th of January he flew to Barbados and back, arriving back yesterday morning, and today heading out to JFK, of course. Tomorrow weather's going to be pretty lousy in JFK, so just cross this. Listen to this whole thing, man. Old school sound. V. delivered in September 2020. Good quiz question, that. Jill is telling me she's looking at a video now of Ruby Slipper interludes that we caught of her before delivery. Steph Bird gifting a channel membership. Thank you, Steph Bird. Number 2, folks. Chris is number 2. Chris and Jack, that is, First Officer Jack, who's going to be operating the aircraft. Good question for the quiz, isn't it? Which airline is that? Hey? Oh, look! It's a rare old thing to see last couple of days. Anyway, here we go. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Chris. So Steph Bird gifting another channel membership. Was that Avro Arrow gifting 5 channel memberships? Thanks, Avro. Sue Cowder. And Sue Cowder has done what? Sorry, GB. Sue Cowder's gifted a membership. There we go. Thank you, Sue. He's probably like, there he is up there. Look at him over there. Hopefully, Jacko's folks are watching. I don't know. I did tell him that you know, when you line up long like this, you obviously turn all your lights off or dim them, as that guy has done at the back there. But you turn them off and then give us a little flash. Oh, listen to these treads humming up. It's just brilliant, isn't it? Come on, let's get him to number 1, folks. 3,600 of you watching right now, and a little bloody drone is number 1. Nosy Parkers. But all the people who are watching that drone are now like, oh, whoa, hold on a minute, why is this Virgin 350 creeping up to number 1? So we might probably grab a few of them. James Watson. No, he can't do that. Back of the He's coming out this one. He's not going on. Okay, so it's Alpha. Oh, we need another 1,000 people, do we? Okay. Doesn't matter, mate. In terms of the commercial aviation world, this guy has got to number 1. Don't flash now, mate. Unless it's your wing lights. Because it's obviously quite a busy environment right now. Beam in the way, so we won't see him. Looks like he's going to be holding for a little bit because the just wait. As soon as those lights come on, then we'll know that he's been given clearance. I think he might be number 3 for departure, possibly. We've got a little merry-go-round of 320s going out. Tony McCall, yeah. How far in front of the JetBlue will he land? Or, yeah, you never know. I mean, it's all down to routing, I guess. But yeah, will JetBlue beat him, or or are they going to fly side by side? Well, I'd imagine JetBlue's going to get a 5-minute, 10-minute run up in front of him, but I'd imagine that the max speed will be a little bit faster on the 350. Would have thought, wouldn't you? Very brief wave, I would imagine, but the good thing is that Chris is the PM today, so he will have his hands free, so to speak. So to be able to lift his hand up and give us a wave, that would probably be absolutely fine to do. He might be holding for a little bit longer, actually. Beverly George, JetBlue ETA 1552, Virgin estimated 1559. There we go. So literally following each other across the Atlantic, man. That's brilliant. I don't know about that, Mark. I'm not sure. Looks like KLM getting priority. Now, as that KLM jet passes him, looks like the other jet, the other two little jets over there are yeah, moving into position. These guys here, TAP, obviously KLM. Good looking jet, the KLM, in it. I love the eyeliner. Oh, Karen Cook, another 200 and he's #1. That's pretty good. It was 1,000 a little while ago, wasn't it? So can we do it, folks? Can we get Chris to #1? He's #1! Hey! Go on there, Chris-o! Yeah, flipping drone. Sod off, mate. Bloody joke. Manless drone as well, isn't it? Pilotless. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, normally. Mind you, 7 hours flight time today for this jet. That's nothing. That's nothing. Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is a transatlantic flight, yeah. 5.5 hours on the return. It's crazy, man. It's still, to me, that's nothing, isn't it? Okay, now, I'm sure that that he's going to get clearance after this Eurowings jet. So one is hopeful, because otherwise we're going to get one hell of a photo bomb with this 380. So now, but the 380 has... Oh, he's moving. Here we go. Taxi light, mate. Taxi light. Your wing light. It's Chris who's in charge of those. Yes, mate. Yeah. Good on you, Chriso. Good on you, Jacko. Don't forget you can follow Chris on Instagram, folks. That's his main platform where he hangs out. Put some interesting videos up, does old Chriso. Very knowledgeable, of course, cut his teeth on crop sprayers back in Australia, back in the old days. And then, of course, his history of flight. I'm going to have to get this 767 as I want to hear her pulling into position. Dubai bound for this BEA 380. Thank you, Karina. Oh, it'll be fully established. That'll be the blue yonder in about 100 feet. I reckon this, I don't know how deep the cloud is. Come on then, let's get your 767. I can't pack up with your engines. Here we go. Ethan saying he did flash his lights as he was starting to burn. Tuning in. Let's all pat ourselves on the back for getting Chris to #1. Virgin VS45 to New York. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Blake. Thanks to the Virgin crew and all the other Virgin employees. And we wish you well. We will be back tomorrow night. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, be safe, be happy. And when you pass someone in the street, just give them a smile. It works, it works. Unless of course they're coming towards you and they look miserable, don't bother. Just look down or whatever. Actually, you know what? Give them a smile. It might cheer them up a little bit. Maybe they're just miserable or for whatever reason it might. Anyway, whatever. Look after yourselves, folks. Thanks to the Courtyard, by the way, folks. This wonderful place that we are very gifted to be able to come. And you are more than welcome if you become a stayee at the Courtyard. Look after yourselves, folks, and we'll catch you tomorrow evening for the on-air show. Take care, bye-bye! Pops through the cloud then. The small ones, bloke said, what are you smiling at? Kerno Dream. Nicely Macintosh. Thanks everybody. See you tomorrow night. Ta-ra! Well, VTGP.